Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I hope that you had an amazing weekend. We did, and we certainly were able to get outside yesterday and enjoy that big, beautiful sunshine. Gosh, there wasn't a cloud in the sky at all. It was so lovely. We even just went for a little drive just to get some fresh air. It was fantastic. You know, though, before we could go for our drive and before we could do some fun things, I had to tell Ellie and Mia no for a couple things. Like no to playing on their phones and no to watching TV before we went outside and had some fun. Does that ever happen to you? Does your mom and dad ever have to tell you no for things? Well, that got me thinking about one of my most favorite books ever, No, David by David Shannon. And did you know that David Shannon, not only is he the author, but he's the illustrator. And his David books are actually about him. And they're stories from when he was a little boy. Do you know what? If you're in my class or if you've ever been one of my students or if you're one of my reading kiddos, you know that every day you see my special pencil and what's on my special pencil at school. Yes, a No David, a really special No David that I got my first year of teaching. I'm missing that No David pencil right now. Well, let's dive in, and we're going to do two today since they're short little books. And if you know this book, please read along with me. No David by David Shannon. And let's use lots of expression. No, David. Oh. David's mom always said, no, David. Oh gosh, he's drawing on the wall. I'd have to tell him no too. And remember that ellipsis? That means that that sentence or thought is continued on the next page. No, David. Now, the author doesn't do a lot of explaining in the No David books. We have to inference and use our thoughts to tell us what this story is about. What is his mom telling him no for? Look at the picture closely. There's a couple of things. Yeah, it could be because he's standing on a chair, and that's not safe. It also could be because, what does this say? Oh, cookies. He's standing on a chair, and he wants cookies. And we don't know. It could be like breakfast time. Maybe he wants cookies for breakfast. So his mom says, no, David. Uh-oh. No, David, no. What did he do wrong on this page? Yes, he came in the house all dirty and muddy. Would your mom say no about that? Oh, I would definitely be saying no about that. I wonder how he got so dirty. And look, this is really silly. Can you see? He has mushrooms on his head. He must have really been playing in the dirt. No, David, no. Oh my goodness, he's flooding the bathroom because he filled the bathtub up too much and he's still let the water run. Well, that water's pretty dirty. I guess it would be dirty if you did all that muddy playing outside. But it looks like he's having fun. Oh, come back here, David. Now, every single time I read this story to my students, this is the page where everyone laughs and laughs and laughs and giggles and giggles and giggles. Yes, I know we can see his bare tushy. Wow. I would have to say, come back here, David, too, if he ran out of the house without any clothes on. Oh, goodness, David. David, be quiet. Look, he's playing marching band or soldier. What do you think he's playing? But he's banging on a pot with a spoon. And you know that does make a lot of noise. And maybe someone's trying to take a nap in the house. Don't play with your food. Now, while I think this is very silly, look at, he took his chicken and he made it look like legs. And he made his potato look like a head. And the green beans are the body, are the arms. I think that's pretty silly, don't you? Because we're not supposed to play with our food. We're supposed to. Yeah, eat it. That's enough, David. Oh my goodness, he must have been making silly faces with his mouth full of food. Somebody's getting angry at him, I think. Go to your room. Oh dear. He's not happy about that. And look, it looks like he wanted to watch his favorite superhero TV show. Settle down! Oh dear. He was jumping on his bed. He was probably making quite a mess too. Does your mom and dad ever have to tell you to settle down? I have to tell Ellie and Mia to settle down sometimes. Sometimes I even have to tell Mr. Fontanetta to be quiet and settle down. My goodness. Oh, stop that this instant. Oh, you don't do this, do you? I hope not, especially right now. Get a Kleenex and wash your hands. Don't pick your nose. Blech. Put your toys away. Oh my dear, look at the mess he made. That is not good. Oh my. Does your mom tell you to put your toys away? She does? That's good. Wait, you didn't put your toys already away this morning? You better pause this and go do it real quick because she's going to get upset with you. Go, 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 go. I'll be here when you get back. Not in the house, David. Oh, dear. I know everyone is missing baseball and sports this spring, but you can't play ball in the house. Let's make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen? That's a great idea. You're right. I think something's going to get broken too. I said no, David. Oh my goodness, his mommy got so mad. He had to sit in the corner. Look what he did. He broke this vase with the pretty flowers in it. Oh, and he's crying. He knows he made a bad mistake. Mistakes do happen, right? Davy, come here. Now at this point, I think David is probably saying, oh gosh, what did I do now? This is my favorite part. Yes, David, I love you. Remember last week we talked about the importance of a message in a story? And I think the most important message that David Shannon wants you to learn from his No David books, it doesn't matter what mistake you make. It doesn't matter if you forget something. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is that the people in your life will still love you, even if you make mistakes, even if you do it on purpose even. Us moms and teachers love you so much despite your mistakes, because mistakes are part of growing and learning. Should we do the next one? Let's do the next one. David goes to school. I love school. Here we go. Oh, I think this last lady in the first page was his mom, but this one obviously must be his teacher. David's teacher always said, no, David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls. David, you're tardy. Look at him, it's like this. That's because he's late. Tardy means late. You can tell this book is very loved. It's been taped and stapled. Sit down, David. Oh my goodness, look at he went up to the front of the classroom and he's making silly faces. Don't do that. Don't chew gum in class. Oh yeah, that is kind of a rule, isn't it? David, raise your hand. Oh, yeah, because that's a nice way to be kind and respectful, right? We need to raise our hand and wait our turn to speak. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh my goodness, look at David. He's painting a picture and he was going to put his red paint hand on that poor little girl. Don't do that either. Pay attention. Oh, I actually love this page. I love that David's looking out the window and he's using his imagination with the clouds. But we do have to pay attention when it's learning time. Wait your turn, David. Oh yeah, can't cut the line in the lunchroom. Everybody's hungry. Just gotta wait your turn. Uh-oh, I don't care who started it. Well, I know at my school, in our lunchroom, you're not allowed to throw food. Not a good idea. And guess what? In the Fontanetta house, there's no throwing food either. And it doesn't matter who started it. David, recess is over. Aw, poor poor guy. He just wants to stay outside and play. Oh, man. Shh, look at that girl. And he's playing drums on his book with his pencil. David's got a great imagination, doesn't he? Again? He has to go to the bathroom, and his teacher's saying, again? You have to go again? That's it, mister. You're staying after school. Oh, my goodness. He drew all over his desk. Again, listen, he's got a great imagination. And look, I want you to remember this picture right here that he drew. We're going to see that picture again tomorrow. David, have you finished? Look, he had to wipe all the desks off. Ooh, and look, there's a sparkle. That means it's really clean. Lots of sparkles, actually. Good job, David. And look, she's giving him a gold star. That's an old-fashioned thing. Yes, David, you can go home now. Oh, I love that. You know, I wanted to show you something. In the beginning of this story, David Shannon wrote an author's note. And I'm going to hold it up, and you can pause it, and you can read it. So there's this one from David Goes to School. And here it is from No David. And of course, there's a dedication, too. So you can pause this page, and you can read it. Or your family, someone in your family can read it to you. So just remember, no matter what mistakes you may make today, no matter what you may forget to do, no matter what accidents may happen, you are still so loved, my friends. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow for a little more David. Bye, friends.